So, Ashi, suffice to say, that was quite an experience. Having learned that you went to the ethereal plane proper, also known as the deep, due to it is just effectively being just a vast expanse of nothing but ether, of varying densities, with a lot of you having, went around and condensed a bunch of it into clouds of fluffy ether stuff, which you saw that those of your companions around you were able to do some pretty incredible things. Particularly Malt, showing that she can effectively command and manipulate the lesser cosmic elements that are below space and time, which is fire, air, earth, water, and metal. And during this, you saw that you could manipulate the fire that she manifested up there, but you couldn't do the same with any other element, which kind of was a reminder and a really interesting example of how the hero fire essentially has authority over fire, which was really interesting. Taking that idea to heart and to mind, you made a couple little fire flowers without having any degree of heat, which you thought was pretty awesome. And as you return, you think, if only you could have control over fire like that always. But alas, that is just how things are within a vast expanse of ether. So having returned, you don't really feel any different, or really notice any changes, but you're just like, And so as you, continue your way out of the room and begin heading towards the lightning core so that your companions can effectively begin dismantling it and take whatever you can of it, you notice the world around you just fades to black. You are immediately reminded of the mindscape that you were in before, but this is different. You feel like you're still physically there. You're just not where you were. In fact, you have no idea where you are. As you stop to, look around for a moment, you hear the voice of Leonidas in your mind say, "Hey kid, think fast." And right as you do think, you notice your psionic precognition notice that he's coming up right behind you and going to attack you with a wide slash. Reacting to this really quick, you manage to draw your sword just in time to deflect the attack as he pushes into it, and it slides you a good 15 feet away.
Huh? She's just kind of exclaims, "What are you?"
He points at you. Hey, nice reaction.
Thanks. You and your tests.
Speaking of, show me what you can do.
Alright.
Come at me. He then takes a stance. And so, we start with you.
Yep,
Ashi, what do you do? Top it around.
Alright, no music or anything. Just airy stillness. Okay. Well, showing him what I can do. I haven't today. I have my new features. I can't manifest ego very readily right now, so I think I'll start with a big ol' slashy. And I will psionic defenses. I need to add some. AC should be 20. I really wish I didn't lose that token. 25. But looks of things. 25. Okay. So I make.
What token?
Now I had to grab Ashi's token from Keycross. It had a bunch of text on it that I don't have. One, then block. There. Okay, there we go. Now I...
Just use the PC turn order for training hall spar because don't need to make a new turn order for this.
No, I understand. Alright, so now this has become a... Yeah, it's still D10. Yeah, that's funny. I like to use focused aim just so it's not in that one.
Honestly, I feel you shouldn't be able to do that. Natural
I am
one should have consequence. Because if you can just stop it whenever you want, what's the point of there being consequence in natural one?
You're a monk trying to use your key abilities to guide your hand.
Can re-roll it and still roll a 1. You can do that, but better.
Alright. Alright then.
Well, I guess you can do it for now.
Okay.
I just don't like it, but it's whatever.
Yeah, it's still a 15, which I don't think hits. Oh, failed.
So you move at him, make a wide slash at him. And he just moves his hand and stops it with his finger. Come on, you can do better than that.
Let me try this then. And then I'll swing around and try and use that momentum. 22.
So using the momentum of your attack, you just kind of like swing around and then just slash down across him again. He blocks it with his finger again. Better.
Also, I'm not off balance. See, I still have my action surge back, and figure I might as well, so... Wild winds surge around me, make 2 more attack. Alright, it's a 26 and a 39 with a natural 20.
So once again, you go to swing to attack him, and he again stops it with his finger. Having enough of this, you stop for a moment, really focus your mind. Step into your slash and cut straight into him. This time, you find purchase straight across his chest with a good slash. Roll damage.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Already 12. Let's see here. No explode this time. I'm not going to use flare points with this one. What?
44 E4.
That's a function that automatically rolls extra dice at max.
Yep. It re-rolls like force.
It re-rolls force and gives ends as a bonus rather than as a retry, because fire dice can be.
So is that E like extra 4 or something?
It stands for explode. It stands for explode. So if I roll a 4, then that 4 will count, and I'll roll another 4. Roll another D4. Essentially. But yes, that's 26 damage.
So you managed to cut into him, though he doesn't flinch and doesn't really move, but he just kind of shoots you a wide grin. Much better.
Thank you. And, well, I guess... I could try... D10 now. But I don't have any better bonus actions to do. I'll bonus action, so I'll patient defense and dodge. See what the hell he's doing.
So, he starts his turn. Ends his turn.
Okay. So I'm just...
He's like, try that again. And really think about it. You notice any difference of yourself, or where you went and what had happened to you?
Any differences? She asks out loud, and she'll consider. He's talking about any differences since going to the deep, right?
Well, since you came back, it's like, what do you feel that's different?
Yeah.
But you're like, that's the thing, you don't.
There's nothing Ashe can roll to try and determine that.
Roll intelligence.
Uggy.
And then intuition.
Okay, so intelligence, which is without proficiency. Right?
Yeah, just normal old intelligence.
Normal intelligence. That's a dirty 20, and you said intuition? Right?
Yep.
She intuit. That's a 26.
So you really stop and think about, how you feel right now and anything that were changed. We kind of like focus for a moment and, for going to a place like that and apparently tuning your soul to ether so you can manipulate ether, but you technically can't really do magic. You don't really notice any difference. In fact, you feel largely the same. Which is both odd and curious at the same time.
She kind of pauses. I don't know. I don't feel any different.
He then kind of like shoots you a smile. Sure you do. You're just not looking in the right place.
Any pointers on where I ought to look then?
Your soul, of course.
Proceeds to immediately to attempt that the best way she knows.
Make a sanity check.
Yep, which I now actually... Wait, I didn't get proficiency in
Roll
that?
the check for Aether.
Yeah. So, did she get proficiency in sanity checks? Or not yet?
No.
Okay. Look for... Wait. Search your feelings. That's a 15.
You're still not finding anything.
It's kind of... Plus her eyes and just tries to feel around, channel her... Enter a state of tranquility and meditation.
He then says, no, not that. You're looking not only in the right... Now you're looking in the right place, but you're looking for the wrong thing. You won't find any Aether in there. Look closely. Make another
Closely.
sanity check.
Alright. Look for the right thing. 24. Natural 19. Nice.
So, with that in mind, instead of looking for one particular thing, you just kind of focus your mind and feel your ki kind of flow through you as you just effectively search deep within for anything new. And you find something. Within your mind's eye, you see a small spark. Just almost kind of like fizzling there. As if it's like a little spark into the middle of a void of black. He then speaks up. There you go. You found it.
Usher's going to approach it.
So you approach it within your mind's eye, and you just walk right up to it. And it just seems to be a small spark of, like, red. It's not quite fire, but it's also not quite light. You're not really sure what this is. It's just a little red spark.
Does Usher think she can feed it?
Can what?
feed it somehow. Make it stronger. Stronger.
So you try to like focus your key into it, and nothing happens. The Unison speaks up. You don't need to give it anything. You already have it.
So just grow on its own, you mean?
Question is, what are you going to do with it?
That's a great question. This is metaphysics on a level that's above me, but
Well, are you just gonna leave it there?
no. It leans on and picks it up.
As soon as you touch it, it engulfs into a massive energy of just red glowing, and it just washes over you completely. Hashi, you feel powerful.
Ooh.
And with that, your turn.
So that's what it feels like to be on fire.
He's like, there you go. Now come at me.
Alright. So, do I get any new features yet, or?
Make an attack roll.
Yeah, I will make an attack roll. Attack! 33 to hit.
So, as you go to attack him, you feel as if he goes to move out of the way. Although you focus your efforts and find that your blade follows him, not allowing him to get out of the way before you slash into him. And as you do, you feel power behind your strike, unlike anything you've ever felt before. And you actually push him back a step. Roll damage. He's like, there you go. That actually hurt.
This is gonna flash him a little bit of a smile. So you said roll damage, just normal damage.
Yep.
I'll put a flare point on it, which means that this explodes if it's a 12.
As you go to do that, he's like, no, 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 no.
Okay, I gotcha.
Like, as you feel that, he speaks up and you stop yourself.
Got it. Okay.
Like at the last moment.
Okay, so no exploding, either way.
And you follow through with the attack. So
Yeah.
roll normal damage.
Yeah, normal damage. Got it. The actual fire damage that's just nature to the sword does explode, which is nice. That's additional 6 burn.
What?
You take 6 burn because
What do you use your flare point for again? Remind me. I'm like looking.
that was just to make it Phoenix Flame, but he stopped me, so I didn't do that. So I just did the basic
Okay,
fire
so
damage.
now roll your attack with your normal die. Your weapon die.
So roll to hit with weapon die?
So, no. Add the damage you just dealt, add whatever the hell it is, number plus, what is it, 3d12?
Yeah?
Reroll those ones.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 30 force damage.
It's force damage now. Okay.
Because as you follow through with your attack, you see your sword begin to just radiate with the same red energy you felt within your mind's eye. And you feel extra force put into it, which this time makes him have to step back a few feet. He just kind of slides back a bit.
It's
If I can
changed.
find the map.
Yeah. It's changed.
He's like, there you go. Now you're getting the hang of it. Now, focus in that spark again. And you notice, within your mind's eye, while you're essentially covered within that energy, you see another spark nearby you.
There you go. Another spark. I should
What do you do?
probably approach it. So, I do so.
Alright, you approach it.
And reach down to take it.
So once you touch it, it's drawn into you, and the energy around you grows in intensity a bit. It's like, there, now you get the idea. Now get all of them. Make a sanity check at advantage.
Yeah, I'll just run around and just be like, Pac-Man. Nom nom nom. Advantage to Ch.1 plus 5. Pac-Man. 21.
So you focus and you notice that there's actually a lot of them all around you. It says, you don't need to pick them up. Just bring them to you. You can do that, right?
I can give it a try. And so she tries to just kind of
Make a sanity save.
vacuum them in. Okay.
As you just kind of draw them all into you.
Okay, I have profit that. So it's 5 plus D10. Suck! That's 28.
So you focus and draw them in, and you notice that from out of the darkness, off in the distance, within your mindscape, even more come in that you didn't notice before. And as you draw them all in, you feel yourself just begin to radiate with power. You feel more powerful than you've ever felt before. And you get this.
Ugh. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Gotcha.
I read that.
Attuned to ether, your souls are acclimated to power suspended possibility, also known as ether. Where an aether soul needs to first process ether into a more stable and tangible form for use in the material plane, you, however, you are not bound by such restrictions. You gain the following benefits. Wow.
Just read it.
Yep.
Stop pre-reading.
I'm not pre-reading. The reason I said wow is because this is the first ether soul, as opposed to aether.
Anyway, go on.
If your total strength and sanity ability scores are less than 20, they're increased to 20. Additionally, your strength and sanity ability scores maximums are increased to 30. You gain proficiency in strength ability checks and saving throws, and expertise in sanity ability checks and saving throws. You gain access to red magic. Yeah! While your psi defense is active, you are unstoppable, which means that you cannot be made incapacitated.
You cannot be incapacitated, and you cannot be force moved, or your movement cannot be reduced. You are unstoppable.
Alright, so strength
you
is
also get this.
Alright, so strength is 20, sanity is already 20. Cap is at 30. That technically means that my sanity is now 24. Which I appreciate. Prof and
Read that.
okay, I'll answer later. Red magic. By harnessing the power of unbridled ether, you can augment your melee attacks with red magic to increase their range, potency, and effectiveness considerably. You gain a number of red magic charges equal to your character level, minimum 10, that can be used in the following ways while your sonic defenses are active. Vertical Yes, when you're making a normal attack with a melee weapon, you can spend 1 charge of red magic to make a vertical slash that double the attack's normal reach that, short of a natural one, cannot miss. This attack also deals additional force damage after all the calculations equal to a roll of your weapon damage dice. Okay, yeah. Horizontal. When making a normal attack roll, you can expend 2 charges of red magic to increase your reach by 5 feet and make the attack a wide horizontal cleave. Make an attack roll against all hostile creatures within reach are not either directly adjacent to you or in front of you.
So essentially, a half circle. If
Yes.
they're within 15 feet of you, to the either side of you or in front of you, you make an attack roll against all of them.
Onslaught. As a stand action, you can expend 3 charges of red magic to almost instantly dash to a creature you can see within 30 feet. And make a normal melee attack against it. For every 10% of the target's maximum points are missing, add an additional 1d10 force damage to their attack roll. Damage roll. Whenever this attacker reduces a creature's 0 hit points, you can repeat the attack on the next closest hostile creature you can see within 60 feet at no additional cost. Focus Ether. As a bonus action, you can spend 3 charges of red magic to cause the number of damage dice rolled in your next normal melee attack that hits to be doubled. You can all expend red magic charges at dawn the following day. Yeah.
So yeah, she has red magic.
Nice. Nice. Equal the character level. Okay. So just...
Yeah, however, at least 10.
Yes.
Essentially, until you are level 11, you have 10. So Ashi, you feel
Well, she's high level now,
unstoppable.
for now. See, red
Power
magic.
just surges through you.
Regained at... What's the cooldown?
Dawn.
Oh yeah, the dawn. It says that there. I'm a little tired. Dawn. Stats. 83. And, Prof strength ability and strength save.
Yeah. The efficiency in strength checks and strength saves. And expertise in sanity checks and sanity saves.
Yep, okay.
And you are now strong.
Very strong. So give that, let's see. 80. Nice. Okay, there we go. Now I should have input everything. Hi. This is great. I can get used to this.
Yeah. Ether's, I say, yeah. Ether's for chumps. You are no chump.
You bet.
You are now an ether soul.
Yep.
There is no more magic within your soul, just ether.
Alrighty.
Because it is the magic that is normally within a mortal soul that turns ether into aether when you draw it into you to use it. So that then transmutes it into aether. However, you don't do that anymore. You just use the ether directly.
Yeah. Power indeed.
Can't do any spellcasting like this, but it makes you pretty strong.
That wasn't much for a wizard to begin with. Let's give this a try.
Like, there you go. Show me what you can do.
Alright, so move in there, and... yeah, there's no point using horizontal, so I'll make a... I'll make a vertical. To start with, let's see. So 6 charges, so I can make 2 attacks. To that end.
So you go to like swing your weapon with both hands, and he like kind of said, "Oh, that's very right." He's like, "You don't need 2 hands. You're faster with 1."
Gotcha. So proceeds
You
to
kind
one
of
hand.
like tilt yourself, to the side. Hold out your sword with like one hand. You just sweep it up into a wide, like horizontal slash, a vertical slash.
Yeah,
And
very
as you do, you notice the energy surrounding your sword of just red glowing power grows in size considerably, and you slash down at him well within reach. You could have easily hit him twice as far away with this.
Gotcha. Good to know. So I'm not using any flat points here. Good. For the time being, just testing out red magic. That's 2 slices. That's a 14 and a 23, but since I used this, it can't miss. It cannot miss.
Outside of a natural 1, it cannot miss.
Alright. Alright. So this is your basic bish that, and let's see, is it reroll less than something for the force damage?
Yes, it is reroll 1s.
Alright, 3d12, reroll 1.
However, the force damage happens after all other calculations, meaning that it cannot be mitigated. However, it cannot also be attributed with anything else. So you roll damage, and then you roll the force
Okay.
on its own.
Alright, understood. Understood. That's 1 explode. Alright, and then 18 force.
So as you slash down,
And
he
61.
catches the blade, but you follow through and just push in, and you slide him back like 10 feet before you manage to break his grip, and the attack just slashes into his shoulder. And he's like, "Oh, there you go. You're getting the hang of it. Use your strength to your advantage. Push through, break your enemy's defense, because they cannot stop you."
Wow! Also, I forgot. I also have an extra attack that I forgot about, and this mod no longer applies because I'm using my strength. So this would be. Wait, no, it's my dex and strength are the same. Hey, doesn't matter. There we go. There was an error in it, nevertheless. And as my last attack of the round, another red magic. That's not one. It misses.
So you try to follow through again with another attack, and you find your concentration slip a bit, and he catches the sword with his hand. And he like wags his finger at you with his other hand. It may be powerful, but it is not flawless. Be sure to focus so that you can track your enemy's movement and follow through. Thus is the power of ether. For ether is unstoppable.
Got it.
It is limited only by your own focus.
Steal your mind. Sharpen your eyes. Alright, does he do anything else on his turn? Because that's my turn for now.
That's your turn. So he kind of tosses the blade aside, and just sucker punches you right in the gut.
I will try and block. I'm not going to try and attack, but I will block. So D8 plus... I can have my wisdom. That's an 8.
So you try to block it with your weapon, but you're just not fast enough.
Also 3.
And he hits you like right in the solar plexus and it would knock the wind out of you. Though you find that it doesn't. And despite it hurting really bad, you manage to maintain your composure as if nothing had ever happened to you, other than the force behind the attack.
So I take no damage?
And then you were taken aback. That didn't just floor you to the ground. And you
Wow.
took 36 bludgeoning damage.
Reduced by 7, actually. 36.
It then shoots you a wide grin. There you go. As long as you maintain your mental focus, you cannot be stopped by such silly little things like being stunned, incapacitated, trivial. Just don't lose focus. He points at you like with a wink. Essentially, so long as you maintain your psionic focus, you cannot be stopped.
Don't worry, I'm a professional cat. I know what I'm doing.
Even in this turn.
You're not an orange cat at least.
Yes.
Try the other things you can do. You got a few other tricks up your sleeves.
Alright, I will... Let's see. Well, yeah. Number 9, it hits to be double. Okay. I'll start with using 3 more charges for... oh wait, I'm all out on that one. Or I have enough for one more, so... Start by trying to draw the ether within me to the forefront and coat my blade. And so
And you feel yourself concentrate, and you feel power just surge through you, begin to flow into your arms and through your hands into your weapon, and it begins to radiate with red glowing energy.
And focus ether. Alright. So then I'm gonna make 3 Teox on him.
You should try something new.
Yes.
Try your horizontal.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't have enough charges to do that right now.
You should have 10 charges.
Shit. I'm technically level 13 right now, so I had 13 and I spent 12 of them.
Wow, you haven't made 12 attacks.
No, but I used my red magic on every attack, and it costs 3 every time.
No, it costs 1.
Did I read that wrong?
Vertical costs
Yes,
1,
I did.
horizontal costs 2.
Derp. Derp. Okay.
Onslaught and Focus Ether cost 3.
Derp. Okay, so in that case, it's been... should be around 5 then that I used. 3 from Focus 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6. Got it. Okay.
So as you go to attack, you stop and think about it, and realize that you don't need to just slash down, you can slash across.
Yeah, I try horizontal
And as
then.
you think that, he's like, there you go, now make a big wide cleave.
Yeah, I'll start by despoiling once then.
So you change your stance and just do a big swoop of your sword. And as you do, the red energy bleeds off of it and leaves behind a trail of energy that just slashes across in front of you in a wide sweep.
Nope.
Leonidas manages to brace himself, and it doesn't quite find purchase on him, but you notice the energy goes right through him. like he's not even there. And you feel that the
Oh,
attack
that's
doesn't
nice.
catch on him either. It's almost like it's ephemeral. Because you feel zero resistance until you finish your attack and the energy fades.
That's bothersome. Ah,
And he's like pointing to the large gun. There you go. Ether is ephemeral. It doesn't need to be bound by such petty things as physical space.
I'm like a ghost of my own then. This is cool. Alright, then I'll spend...
He
well,
then
it's
kind of like laughs. He's like, and that is the power of possibility.
Alright. Well... Oh yeah, I end my turn. Because that's all I can do.
He then ends his turn again and just waits.
Alright. Let's try this one then.
Something else.
Yep, onslaught.
Though, back up a bit first.
Yes. Yeah, I figured... She's gonna just kinda... cheekily and leisurely walk over there before... her feet starts to glow a bit, and then she just goes like, ah!
So you go to take a step. You find that you're already in front of him.
Okay.
Like, in an instant almost. You feel yourself just cross the space. And you focus within your mind's eye to watch what you did, and you just flew at him.
There we go. Finally a respectable hit. Jesus.
And as you reach him, you slash down at him, and he's not quite quick enough to get out of the way, and you find purchase and cut hard into him.
So I should still have...
Roll a damage as well as 3d10.
3d10. And I still have Focus Ether, I think, active because
It only applies to your next attack.
it says next normal melee hit attack that hits, so I understood.
So that would apply to this.
Yeah.
Because the other attack missed. This one, however, did not.
I could use a key point just to make it stick really hard, but nah.
Also, your horizontal is considered one attack, so Focus Ether applies to all of them.
Yep. Oh, I gotcha. That's really cool.
Technically, it's one attack, you just make multiple attack rolls for each target.
You said 3d10 on top of that, you said?
Yeah, so you add that to your damage. This isn't after, this is during. This can affect the damage.
Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with Phoenix Flame right now. And then 3d12 force. Okay. Fuck, I forgot this.
So you cut in deep into him, and you see that his essence kind of spills out a bit, and it's a bit of kind of like a prismatic, almost red. And it kind of splats to the ground, and he like kind of like braces himself to the winds. He's like, "Ah, that don't hurt. Great job."
Just gotta flash my grin.
I'm trying to use. Sorry, go on.
Just gotta flash him a grin as he appraises her. It's great to hear I'm learning well. And then continue.
Never try to use it with Phoenix Fire, and understand why I said not to.
Yeah, so that's onslaught specifically.
Yeah, that's onslaught. You can only do that once per turn.
Well, I technically don't have enough charges. I have 2 now. Unless I screwed up again on the stupid...
Well, since you just used 5.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. And he's like, alright, try one more. He kind of glows with red energy and points at you,
Yeah,
and it kind of washes you over a bit. And you have your charges back.
Nice. Alright, so then try. Alright, try that again. Use that point. This does a cute little backflip up over here. And then, right back in front. Make another attack with you.
As you go to make your attack, and your sword begins to just burn with Phoenix Fire, and you try and augment that with red magic, and make a con save.
Yeah.
As your weapon just erupts into just fire
Hey.
that just engulfs you.
Let's see. I have competency in that now. 23 plus D. 5.
So you try to brace for it, but you just can't. And the Phoenix Fire just
Yeah.
washes over you.
I also rolled
You
D15
take-
by accident. That's fine.
Let's see, and you take 84 true fire damage.
Yeah, which
As it just burns you.
which my actually I'm technically immune, so that is that halved?
No.
Gotcha, I just completely ignores it as if it wasn't there.
It ignores all your mitigation. It just burns through you.
That's fair.
He just kind of is like, ooh.
Ah,
Oh,
that
mortal mind can only control so much possibility at once. So considering that your Phoenix Fire and your Destiny of Fire is effectively possibility, adding more possibility on top of that becomes a little too much for you to control.
yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's not just you. No mortal could control that.
Got it.
Such is the limit of mortality. So just don't use them together.
That
He says that with a grin.
really hurt. Noted. Alright. Gonna add a note here. Do not use with Phoenix Fire.
Yeah, do not use with Destiny features, or else.
Phoenix flames are a possibility. Never merge with. Never merge with Ether.
Yeah, never merge with red magic or explodey things happen to you.
You'll burn yourself.
Yeah, you get burned with Phoenix Fire infused with red magic, and you can't stop that.
Yep. Could probably incinerate someone, but also grievously injure myself with that one.
Yeah, you could keep them the world's deadliest hug.
Yeah. This is like desperation attack. But no. Alright, so just kind of takes a moment to...
Grins. Oh, and for the record, it only did that little because of where we are. If you did that out in the material plane proper, well, there probably wouldn't be much left of you, other than probably just your weapon. He just grins at that. That is why we
Dust.
are here and not on the material plane, so you don't actually just accidentally destroy yourself.
Appreciate it.
By the way, welcome to the end of mortal time.
This guy looks
They're
around.
lovely, isn't it? You look around, there's just nothing but black in all directions.
Yeah, I love the decor. Just kind of says a bit of a
The
deadpan.
absence of potential and possibility and all the other elements allows you to try this in a bit more of a safer environment.
Well, that's definitely a plus.
So you learned a costly lesson safely. And this is a power that you can call upon so long as you can maintain mental focus. So essentially, you have this whenever you have your psionic defenses active, and I forget how many charges Ashi has. I think, what, 3?
I think so, maybe. I've tried to look at it, but I guess I just didn't. Wait, you said psionic defenses?
Yeah, see, what is your psionic defenses?
Let's see, it looks to be stats A3 divided by 4. So 1/4 character level plus proficiency bonus. So yeah. So yes, currently that's 8. It'll go down eventually. But not right now. So yeah, she's still got good charges there. And I think she's used it twice. Or was it, no, for 1 minute, so I will use it once.
So psionic defenses return at dawn. But, so that's fine now, but I just realized, like, oh yeah.
1.
I didn't give you the right one. So they return at dawn.
Which one? Manifestation of the mind or the base?
No, the base, the psionic defenses.
Okay. And that's also applies to Elowick?
Yes, I forgot to make mention of that. Because I just looked at the feature and I'm like, wait, this is incorrect.
Yeah. Sonic defenses. Why do I not have that there now? Why do I not have it? Oh, here it is. Because it's up here. Teasums.
Yeah, because your manifestation of the mind shenanigans is all short rest. Though that doesn't really do much for you until you can make it permanent. But if you just so happen to manifest it 2 times in a day, at least you'll have it refreshed.
Regaining all expended charges at dawn. And regaining all expended charges at dawn. Okay, is fixed.
Somebody just kind of like laughs again. Ha! You have some interesting things to show your friends the next time you get in a fight. Though, I wouldn't spoil the surprise if I were you. Let them find out as it happens. You then shoot you a wink. It's more fun that way.
More fun, huh? Can I roll insight on that one and see if it's like...
Roll insight.
Yeah. 2d10 plus 2. Joking or not entirely? I was failed by every single die. 11.
You don't know. Although he does make a point. This will be one of those things that'll be fun if you just happen to do it from seemingly nowhere in the next fight. Because as far as everyone's aware, you're just an Aether Soul.
I think in Ashi's case,
Luan,
yeah.
Well, not Luan. Shinami can notice, but she won't know unless she knows the look.
I think in Ashi's case, it's more so just that her inclination is to follow the advice because he's effectively her master, and so it's like probably a reason for that more so than just kind of like, oh, that'll be fun. But yeah.
Actually, roll intuition at that.
Yeah. D20 plus 3 plus D10 into it. Ooh, max roll on the prof die, 24.
So you think about what he said, and you're like, oh yeah, you can only really use it so much. You can only maintain focus so much. So it's something you really don't want to waste outside of battle. So you could technically show them, but it's a lot wiser to show them in battle. So you kind of like, kind of get what he means.
Gotcha. I'll be sure to put these to great use.
He's like, until you're more powerful, you can only really do that a few times. So best save it for when you need it. They'll see and understand. Yeah. Especially that Shinami woman. She'll notice once you use it.
Tsunami.
And the look on her face will be priceless. He kind of gives you a wink with a thumbs up.
Fine. Who am I to spoiler fun?
And with that, I believe you understand how to use your ability. And good luck.
Flash my thumbs up and then just transform the harm into a wave. See you around then.
Alright.
And then also gives him a bow, like a courtesy bow at the end of a spar.
He just shoots you a white grin and then snaps his fingers. And you are right back where you were. In the AL.
Yeah.
Just outside of the attunement chamber.
Yep, there you go. Wow.
And that is where we end this
Minisession.
main session. Yeah, Minisession.
Yeah, pick up, shenanigans. Yeah. Famousness.